Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and in this video we are going to break down the Continental ContiSport Attack 4 tires, available at RevZilla.com. So really where this is going to sit within Continental's line is this is going to be somewhere between the Race Attack, which is their 50/50 street and track tire, and this is going to be a step up from the Sport Attack 2. The Sport Attack 3 is going away. Sport Attack 2 is sticking around. Sport Attack 2 is not going to have the black chili component to this, which we'll get into in just a second. That's part of the secret sauce that Continental has worked into the ContiSport Attack 4s. Now the price for this tire is going to come in between around $126 to $201, depending on which size you're going with. So a very affordable street sport tire. Now, when I say street sport, this is pretty much the most aggressive street tire before you start getting into some track components from Continental. This is going to be for those of you spending 90% of your time riding pretty aggressively on the street. Maybe you're doing one track day a year, but you still want to prioritize a little bit of longevity within your sport component. That's who is looking at the ContiSport Attack 4. There's a lot of Continental tires out there. I know that gets a bit confusing. Hopefully that helps to clarify within Continental's line exactly what you're looking for. Now, we do have the price match guarantee at RevZilla, so you are guaranteed to get the lowest price. But for those of you out there that are looking for a solid tire without breaking the bank for your sport riding needs, this is definitely one to consider. Now, Continental, much like all tire manufacturers, keeps a lot of the components of what goes into their tires under wraps. But what we can tell you is that what they're calling their black chili compound really is designed to give you quick warm-up times and maximizing high grip in aggressive riding situations. Now, what they're also claiming is improved wet and dry grip here. It's not going to be the best wet weather tire that we've ever seen, but considering this is really truly aimed at sport aggressive riding, you do get a nice mix of wet and dry performance. Now within that black chili compound, there's also a nice mix of carbon black, and carbon black is added so that you get better life out of the tire. Now Continental is claiming about a 5% increase in tire life when compared to the Attack 3, while also claiming about 10% better grip from the compound itself. The other thing that Continental does really well is they have what's known as their traction skin design for removing the tire from the mold. So what that means is when you get the tire, it's got almost a matte finish to it. You don't have to worry about scrubbing the tire down. So for most tire manufacturers, once you have a new set of tires installed, you gotta take about 100 miles or so and really wear the tire in, wear off that removing agent from taking the tire out of the mold because it does get slick. You don't have to worry about that with Continental, and as soon as you touch a set of these, you'll know exactly what I mean. It's really kind of like a tacky matte finish to the tire, so you can pretty much put these on, go out, and start riding. And it's exactly what you'd be doing if you are looking at these tires. You'd be putting them on a sport bike or a sport naked, and you would be pushing the limits on the street. Again, if you're looking at something a little bit more track oriented from Continental, that's where you'd be stepping up to something like the Race Attack tire. Or if you want to look at something a step down from this, maybe you want to save even more money, you could take a look at the Sport Attack 2s. Now there's a lot of folks out there using Continental, and if you want more information on what those folks have to say, you can click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting the Continental tires through their paces. If you're not sure which tire is right for you or your riding style, reach out to one of our gear geeks. They can walk you through all the different tires available to find one that matches your riding style and the price that you're looking to spend. You can always get a hold of them at 877-792-9455 or shoot an email over to cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Continental ContiSport Attack 4 tires. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.